Without the individual mandate now, how good are these markets, I guess, is the question. How stable are they?
Well, there's options, no question, and the options have actually expanded this year. Under the Trump administration, we have things like short-term health plans, association health plans, and because we have a booming economy, many citizens are now getting access to employer-sponsored plans. So I'd say that the healthcare market is good, while the individual marketplace is still struggling with quality of plans at an affordable price.
You say the devil is in the details. Explain that.
Yeah, so when options are available, it's important that the American consumer be a consumer, understand what it is that you might be buying. It's easy to get lured by lower price tags through things like short-term plans or association plans, but the devil is in the details, so it's imperatively important that when you are purchasing something, you know what that plan just might cover, but more importantly, what it might not.
Yeah.
Well, let me get political here for a second. You know, there's two sides of this story. The Democrats said that the Republicans destroyed Obamacare by getting rid of the individual mandate, the funding mechanism for it. The Republicans say it was never going to work and it was always a failure. What do you see objectively?
Well, objectively, the challenge with the Affordable Care Act was that it focused on only one piece of the puzzle, which was the health insurance marketplace. The health insurance marketplace has just become the financing mechanism of the healthcare system itself. And so what I'm glad to see the Trump administration do is focus more on the drivers of healthcare costs, which ultimately become the derivative of health insurance. And so I'm glad to see that. That's what we need to see more of, is focusing on the driving and increasing cost of health care, which ultimately will impact health insurance premiums down the road.
Yeah, but a lot of people still at this point in time disappointed that the Trump administration hasn't been able to get health care done. Of course, it's not, one person's fault here. Everybody has to come together on this. So what do you see happening?
Well, the good news is Alex Azar, Secretary of Health and Human Services, is recognizing that we must focus more on what is causing the problem than maybe what the outliers are from a health insurance perspective. Not likely Congress is going to come together, at least not in the new term. So we need to start doing things that we can do from an executive perspective to start to see costs go down and those drivers of those costs go down.
What do you think about all the talk on single payer out there?
Listen, America is responsible for roughly 70% of the world's innovation on healthcare. If we bring single payer into the conversation, effectively advancement in medicine halts, and so we definitely don't want to see that.
All right.
That's a great point.